With a big event coming up in less than a month and science fairs taking place, we thought the time was right to have the new president and CEO of the Buffalo Society of Natural Sciences, better known as the Buffalo Museum of Science. There is a lot to look ahead to and watch the museum continue to grow. And Gary Siddall joins me live in studio. Before we get to the eclipse, because that's a big deal that people are looking forward to, let's talk about the future of the museum. It's a not-for-profit. How are you going to make it more sustainable and bring in even more modern exhibits?
We're really excited to be thinking about the future. You know, science changes each and every day, and we feel like we should as well. So we're leaning headfirst into the future for the Buffalo Museum of Science and Tift Nature Preserve, which are both overseen by our organization. So we're looking forward to modernizing our exhibit experiences, leveraging the use of technology to facilitate the types of experiences that are had within our confines, but also enabling visitors to take that information home with them as well.
We know that excitement is growing as we get closer to the solar eclipse in April. The museum is a NASA designated hub spot, from what I understand.
Yes, we announced today we are a NASA subject matter site, which we are incredibly proud to have received that designation. We have 3 days of really intensive and active programming. NASA will be sending delegates from their organization to the museum, where we'll be hosting their subject matter experts and their education team.
That is exciting. Let's talk about the Tift Nature Preserve. $2 million construction project happening there, starts this spring for this accessibility trail. What's the timeline and what can people expect when this is done?
This project is a really exciting one. We're taking Tift Nature Preserve, which from a financial perspective is very accessible. It's free to visit Tift, and now we're going to be making the experience fully accessible. So for visitors that are heading out to Tift and in a wheelchair or an electronic scooter, you'll now be able to go on a 0.7-mile fully accessible loop from the visitor center out to the marsh and then right back. So we're really proud of that. We're going to be widening our boardwalk. We're going to be widening the trails. We're going to be carefully positioning railings on the boardwalk that lead over the marsh in order to ensure that there's no visual barriers that were unintended for people who are seated. So we're really proud of that work. We're going to start the construction phase this spring, and we're going to be moving quickly to get this project done on time.
That's exciting. We know where the museum is located. If anybody's driving into the city, you can't help but see that landmark. We know that there's a plan to cover part of the 33. How will that impact the museum going forward? Are there any concerns there?
Well, that project is right in our front lawn, and we certainly are looking forward to the opportunity to work with our host community as well as our partners in elected government in order to look at that space and ensure that the museum's positioning is relevant. But we feel very confident with Governor Hochul's vision and are excited about the opportunity to see the upgrades to our site.
Gary Siddall, President and CEO of the Buffalo Museum of Science. Thank you so much for joining us in studio for the 5:30 today. Wish you all the best going forward.
I appreciate it.
Sure, we'll be checking in with you for the total solar eclipse.
Yes.